Put your hand up.
Oh Lord.
Say, I will say nothing but the truth.
I will try my best to say nothing but the truth.
Say, I will say nothing but the truth.
I will say nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Amen. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're living life. As usual, I am Mimi, and to my right I have
Kelly, aka Kels, aka Little K, aka Spicy K. I'm joking. Come on, aliases.
to my left I have
Soraya, aka Ghana Jollof, aka Let me just know.
So you guys have seen Soraya so much on my channel.
I know.
But this is your first time coming on my channel. So how do you feel?
I'm excited and I'm blessed.
Yeah.
To bless this channel, to bless your fans.
Yeah. I'm so happy to have you, Kelly. So today we have a little snack, okay, with us. A little background information, okay, so we are all 25. Some of us are going to be 26 soon.
Remind us. Remind us.
So we are all 25 and we have been through things in life, okay, and so we are here answering questions that you are too afraid to ask your older sister. Okay, so please stick with us and hope you enjoyed this video. And if you are not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment on it, and
that
share
bell
it.
button, click it,
Click on it.
Yes.
Yes, please. So with that said, let's get right into the video. All of us are literally the first daughters in our
We
family.
are!
We have people after us, okay? So we have younger siblings. You're basically, as your older sister who has the experience, telling you how to navigate life, essentially. Okay, so I'll be asking the questions. Please feel free to butt in if you have any question that pops in your head. Okay. So we are trying to have a very honest conversation. Before we start this video, everyone put your hands up.
Oh Lord.
Say, I will say nothing but the truth.
I will try my best to say nothing but the truth.
Say, I will say nothing but the truth.
I will say nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Amen.
The first question is, you guys, so we're all coming from a very solid family background. How significant is your parents' opinion when you're making decisions?
Oh no.
Yeah, let's start with you, Kelly.
I think for me, is like my dad's opinion matters the most because obviously my mom is not in the picture. Like my mom's passed away, so
May have
my
so
dad is
rest
the
in
only.
peace.
Amen. So my dad's like the only parent that I have, so his opinion like carries weight. So he would obviously I would discuss it, and the kind of relationship that my dad and I have, which I really recommend like young like boys to have, like even if you're not together with your child's mom, just try and be. So it's just I'll go to my dad for everything that I want, which some people can be a bit scared of, but I think for me it's just knowing that he's there and knowing that he's able to help me is fine. So I'll say his opinion matters a lot, to be honest.
How about you?
No, your parents' influence is extremely important in every decision you make, like, period. Because I think as well as we're, you know, if you're living in an African household, there's certain things that you can and can't do. Do you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to choices with education, choices with career path, and just in general. So you have to listen to your parents. You have to try and do things that, you know, makes them proud. But at the same time, you have to try and stay true to yourself and not just do things only to please your parents, because you can end up having resentment. You can end up just doing things to please them, and then you end up neglecting yourself, and you don't want to do that. So it's important. You have to take that into consideration, but don't also forget yourself.
Don't lose yourself.
Don't lose yourself in the process, basically.
Yeah. For me, my parents' opinion, I value my parents' opinion, and why I value my parents' opinion so much is because they're very reasonable people. So
thank God for reasonable parents.
thank
Honestly,
God, because my parents, they don't like the kind of relationship I have with my parents is they don't tell me what to do. It's more advisory. So I go to my parents and I tell them, oh, I'm doing this, I plan on doing this, this is what I think. And then usually my dad, he's very, very opinionated, but he's never comes to a place like, I don't want you to do that. It's a case of, have you weighed out the option? What is this? What is that? And he would say, well, at the end of the day, it's your decision to make. So that's usually how we approach things. And also the same goes for him as well. When my dad comes to me for advice and I tell him, and it's usually when I oppose his view, he goes, well, it's your opinion. But again, he's having that honest and open conversation, and having that respect as well. It makes it easier to at least trust the person's opinion, because you know they're coming from a good place, right?
That's true. I agree.
And also, if I can just add quickly, I think it's good that you have that relationship with your dad as well, because when you have that kind of relationship, it causes the children to be more open to their parents, not just with career or school or anything, but just in general. You're able to trust your parents with your vulnerability and just speak to them about anything. So it's good to have that kind of relationship, not treating your parents like they're your friends, because again, there should be that respect.
My mom is my friend.
True, but some parents will look at it like, oh, you're not my friend. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So you should still have that respect there, but when you are able to communicate openly with your parents and have no fear, that's so important. So.
Yeah. So the next question, so seeing that we all came from African countries, right? We all, so none of us were born here in this country. So we have a lot of cultural differences coming over here. So whilst we were growing up here, maybe and still now, how do you deal with peer pressure?
Pressure.
So okay, actually with that said, like, so we've all said our age and everything, right? So we have gone through secondary school, primary school, university, and now we're all like career, trying to navigate life and adulthood. So, and I still think even to this very day there is still some level of peer pressure, even from work as well. So
Definitely.
but let's just go back to secondary school and like just education. How did you deal with peer pressure in school?
I think for me is, I always thought about, would I regret it later? If my answer is yes, or if my answer is maybe or possibly, then chances are I really shouldn't be doing it, period, regardless of who is saying it. Also, the second question I ask myself is, if my dad hears of this, or if someone in my family hears of this, what would they think of me? Because again, in as much as people like to say, oh, don't really think about what people think of you, some people's thoughts about you actually matters, regardless of what people say. So it's always like, okay, if this person was to hear this about me, are they going to feel some type of certain way, especially like my father or like my nan or something? If the answer is yes, then I'm not doing it. That's the way I handled it anyways, personally.
How about you?
Child, peer pressure. I don't know. I think with me, with us anyway, as a friendship group, we were so like, is the word secure in who we were? I don't think we were like embarrassed about our heritage or about where we came from. Like, we were so proud of where we came from, to the point where
we were Afrobeat before Afrobeat was
popular.
Seriously.
Even though it came across as if sometimes it might seem like, okay, maybe we are the segregated group or whatever.
What was the word again? Fob. Fob.
Right.
Yeah, that way is to get thrown.
Or say
around
your af.
Your af. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, even though it came across like, okay, these are a bit different, we didn't care about what other people thought about us. And I think the main reason why is because we had each other. So there's 5 of us as well, right?
I was gonna say we're actually the intelligent bunch as well.
I mean, we were smart, to be honest. Like, we were.
So it's like,
to our own horn,
no, but it's serious. It's serious.
It's
It's like the people that were bullying, they will come for us for help as well.
Right.
So it's like,
that is true.
so it's like you have to use it to your own advantage. So it's like, if you want me to help you with your homework, you better talk to me nice.
The fact that we actually had each other there, we didn't feel the pressure that much. So I think it's important to just know who you are, and just, it's easier said than done. No, don't care what people think. You know, it just depends on how you are as a person, but don't let someone else's opinion hold so much weight in your life that you then start to question a lot of things in your life.
So that's easier said than done. True. But how is it, so how does one now develop that self-confidence to now know, actually, you know what, I don't want other people's opinion to matter to me? Because you know, when you seek that validation from other people, and you just don't have that self-confidence. Like, you know, we are very fortunate that we all had that self-confidence. That's probably why we are friends.
I didn't have self-confidence back in secondary school.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
I think my confidence is slowly starting to like come up.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't really confident in myself, to be honest. Like, obviously everybody has insecurities.
Yeah.
But for me, I think it's like surrounding yourself with people like that are like constantly telling you, oh no, don't worry, you're this, you know, you've got this, you look nice, you got this, da da da. But obviously, like, people that haven't got that, it's quite hard for them. But you need to find a way to be positive about yourself, you understand? Like, confidence is something that will continue building as you're growing up and as your mental psyche grows up or something. But yeah.
Okay.
But it's good that you said that, because I think as well, sometimes, you know how they say fake it till you make it?
Yeah.
If you didn't say that now, I wouldn't have thought that
I'm not confident.
Yeah,
I wasn't a confident person.
Ever. Like, legit.
Oh,
never.
I didn't know.
Girl.
The thing is, I knew you were, you know, we all had insecurities.
Of course.
But I didn't think that you came across as like, not confident.
I wasn't.
Really?
I think that's why, like, around like 19, 20, I was wearing a lot of skimpy clothes, because I always thought, oh, if you show skin, it means you're beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, you're confident.
Right.
But now, if you've
Can I give you a
noticed,
hug?
but now if you've noticed, like, my style has changed. It's more of cover up, yeah, because like
Because you found
yourself.
You found your style.
And the
as well.
sexiness exudes. It doesn't have to.
Thank you. It doesn't have to be
Right.
showing cleavage. This that. This you
Yeah.
walk into you command sex and start showing skin. Period.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good. Well, people don't pressure me.
I mean, to be fair, but it's true, because you're quite. You're so
She's grounded in her
within
opinion.
who you are.
Yeah.
And a good thing is that you've got, like you said, you've got people around you who support you. You've got family members around you who give you that boost as well.
Yeah, you know, if anything, when I see that someone is trying to push me to do what I don't want to do, I get angry. I'm like, let it go.
Yeah,
that is true. An example was this week, and I shall not say what it was.
I wasn't even thinking about.
I was thinking of that.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about more family stuff. Do you get?
Right.
It's like, if I tell you I am not doing this, yes, you can convince me to do it. It's a matter of convincing me to do it, not you should, you have to. Then my coconut head kicks in. I'm like, you're telling me what to do. How dare you? In terms of peer pressure, be true to yourself. Try and know yourself, and also trust your instinct as well. That's what I say. And like Kelly said, if something doesn't feel right to you, don't feel like you have to prove yourself to anybody.
If you're going to regret it, and if someone will not be proud of you doing that, don't do it.
Don't do it. So let this be an advice. And I think this goes across all age group. It doesn't go only for younger, because like I said, there's peer pressure across
100%.
Do you understand? So across the board. So please try as much as possible to know yourself, find yourself, and don't feel like you have to do something that you don't want to do. I don't know. I hope that answered the question, right? Have you guys ever lied to your parent about a guy?
Oh Lord.
Lie how? What do you mean?
Have you ever lied? So say you are talking to a guy on the phone and they see you and they ask you like, who are you talking to? And you're like, oh, I'm talking to Soraya.
No, I'm talking to a friend.
Yeah, I said that as well.
And the next follow-up question is it Soraya? Is it Miriam? Is it Palumi? Like, those are not the friends that I'll just
my mom would be like, who is it? And I'll be like, oh, you don't know him. Or you don't know her.
Exactly.
Like, I'll be like, you don't know her. I should be like, which hair?
Say, who is her?
No, my dad is like, oh, you're on the phone to a friend. I say, yeah, I'm just talking to my friend. Oh, is it Surara?
I love how your parents butcher my name. I love it.
Bro, everybody's like, always Surara. If it's not Surara, it's Miriam or Pulumus. Like, it's one of them. But I was like, no, you don't know the person.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever lied to my parents. Actually, okay, does your parents know about the guy you're dated?
No, we don't talk about that.
No. Because I've never introduced someone to like any member of my family.
So your parents don't even know who you're talking to?
No.
My mom be knowing my business.
No.
I love that for you, because then she can really give you the advice.
My mom knows the guy that I've dated, the guy that called me yesterday. She knows every damn thing.
Child, that's good. I think for me, if I was to tell my dad about something like that, knowing the kind of person my father is, that means we've reached that level of seriousness.
Exactly.
I feel like with my nan, I can tell her, oh, this is the guy that I'm dating, and she'll be like, okay, yeah, cool, it's whatever. Then my dad, it has to be like very serious. And my nan, and my relationship has just never lasted that long for me to introduce him to my nan. So that's no point.
No, my dad don't know nothing, okay, about my dad. It's just a whole different, because my mom, she be asking, she would call the phone, she'd be like, you know, I'm your girlfriend now.
Yeah.
I said, mommy, you know something you don't want to tell your mom. And then my mom,
she makes it comfortable.
She would sweet talk. She just wants gist. She just wants gist.
That's nice. It's nice to have that relationship.
That comfortability, so you trust them with. Let me just trust them with this.
She's collecting
and
gist.
you know that your mom is not going to use it against you.
Have you ever been heartbroken, and how did you deal with it? Let's say Soraya go first.
Oh God. Let's define heartbreak.
Like, have you ever
in the context of relationships?
Yeah.
Romantic relationship.
I guess. Yeah.
Or someone you've been involved with. Is it a heartbreak?
Do you know what? Yeah. Yes, actually. But the thing is, I don't classify it as a heartbreak.
Why?
But yes, I have been heartbroken before.
Why don't you classify it as a heartbreak?
Only because of the fact that, you know how a typical heartbreak is supposed to be? I don't feel like mine was typical.
But then you can't. What is typical heartbreak?
Yeah, there's no levels to it.
Yeah,
like it's just the way you take it that there's levels to it.
Mine wasn't a heartbreak. Mine was more disappointment.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
How about you?
So you've never been heartbroken? You've just been disappointed.
I've been heartbroken by someone else without, not in a romantic context though.
What, Marinette? Yeah.
Okay, that was a heartbreak as well. That's my first heartbreak as well.
Marinette gave me my first heartbreak in this life. When she called me on the phone, she goes, sorry, I can't do this friendship anymore. Just go your way. Yeah. Just go your way. I go my way. She goes,
she didn't do that to me.
Marinette, she called me.
I think Marinette, after that situation, that was when you came in the picture, I think.
No, she was always put in the picture.
Yeah,
this is sixth form times. We were in sixth form. Yeah.
She didn't do that to me.
No,
but first of all, you're already in Manchester.
I bloody cried, G. I slid down the door crying.
She didn't do that to me. That's good. Oh yeah, I feel special.
No, I think it had to do with because you're a bit long.
No, it's because I'm special.
Because we were closer.
I'm special.
But yes, have I ever been heartbroken in a romantic sense? No. But have I had friendship heartbreak? Yes. That one I have had.
That one is painful, okay?
And Marinette is the one. She is the flag bearer of it all. No, because I need to let her know. I mean, she already knows how it hurt me. But imagine your friend calling you and telling you,
I can't do this friendship.
It's mad.
Me think I'll be so pissed. Yeah, I'll go quiet. Knowing me, I'll just go quiet. There's later on that my madness will just kick in. I'll just.
But look at us now. Like, do you know what it is? Yeah. Even though she said this, I never gave her space.
That's what she said? That was the reason?
Even though she told me, like, I don't want to do this friendship anymore, do your own thing, do our own thing, like, I just want to, like, move on with my life. And I didn't stop calling her. I was saying, Marina, you must do my hair. I'm coming for my hair appointment.
And she still did your hair.
Yeah. She still did her hair and everything.
Yeah, so it's like, I never gave her the chance to break up with me.
I think for me, with Marinette, I kind of did for a bit.
Yeah, you gave her space.
We parted for a bit, and then I was like, no, what do you mean? Like, no.
You are relentless.
We were really, especially in year 8. I think I was really close to Marinette. Like, everywhere. I chose geography because Marinette went into that class. Like, everything was French. Marinette, like, yo, me and Marinette. So
no, Marinette, please.
You and Marinette were pretty close.
Marinette, please don't do that again.
Okay. Child, you can't be child with me. I would chase to everyone.
So if you don't, basically, you keep calling Marinette. Marinette is basically the 5th member of our friendship group.
Yes.
Okay, but you guys will get to see her at some point. But she's just so camera shy and such. She's doing grown woman things. She doesn't have time for us.
Listen, but she's doing big boss moves, baby.
But we catch her when we do. Okay.
Well, we'll talk about. I've never had a friendship heartbreak.
Heartbreak in general, though, yeah.
Heartbreak in general, definitely, 100%. How do I deal with it? I think for me is, before I just move on to the next person. On God, because my mentality was same way you came in, you'll be replaced. And I just move on. And never really gave me a chance to grieve. But now I feel like growing up, I need that time to actually like exactly, like process what's happened. Is there something I could have done differently? Then after I'm done processing, then I can think about maybe wanting to move on to the next person. Do you get what I mean? So,
could it be because the other people you just didn't value them? So the person that you
No, not necessarily, because I feel like then I was young, I'm a hot cash, so well you're going to be replaced. But now I feel like now, because like the older the wiser type of thing, it's just like, okay, let me look within myself. Is it something that I did? Is it something the other person did, or kind of thing? Do you understand? Then moving on to the next person. So, and because when I'm moving on to the next person, I'm letting the person know, listen, these are things that I can't accept. This is things that you have to meet me halfway, and I'm willing to meet you halfway type of thing. Do you get it? And if you don't want it, move on to the next person.
And also, as you're growing up, you start to get realize the importance of healing. 100%. Because when you're young, you don't know nothing about self-love, self-worth. You don't know about healing. You're just trying to just move on.
Just thinking you're having fun. Literally, you're hurting yourself internally.
And when it comes to relationships, when you're young, you don't think about the importance of the things that you need as well in or what 100% you require in a relationship.
100%.
You understand? You're just there because you
you're
like
on
the guy.
vibe.
Like the guy.
You're on vibe. You're doing vibe. We don't do
now
vibe.
think about you.
We don't do vibe. Okay. I mean, yes, that's good advice and it's good experience as well. But I really, really want to touch on friendship heartbreak.
Because those are the worst. Like it's painful. I'm sorry.
I've never had one. I think for me it's because my friends, like I already told my friends that I'm a communicative person. So if you feel like it's getting to that level, they tell me anyways. Like my friend, he literally like called me out on my bullshit the other day saying, Kelly, I don't think you've been a nice friend, da da da. So as soon as they do that, I fix up immediately. So I never let it get to that stage.
But sometimes it's not about you, baby.
100%, and that's fine. But with me, it's like, remember what I told you, replicate people's energy. If they're not giving you energy, don't give them energy.
Oh, so it never gets to that point for you because it's just like you just cut off.
I just cut off immediately. I don't let people give you the chance to hurt me. For what?
I think when you're younger though, like you don't think about how communication is a big part of all these things. When you're younger, it's going to be something really petty. She did this to me, she did that. Do you get what I'm saying?
And communication is not just talking. It's also, are you understanding what the person is saying?
Exactly. You speaking about your friend, right? I also remember Derek really called me out on my bullshit and was like, "It's alright, you need to fix up." And another example, today Miriam called me out and I didn't even realize I was doing something to upset her. And then when she told me, I really sat down and I was thinking to myself like, yo, she told you she doesn't like this, stop doing it. And I appreciate it as well. The way she came at me, there was always respect there. She never spoke down on me. She never made me feel some type of way. She came to me straight up, this is what you're doing to hurt me. I don't like it, but she didn't do it in a way that made me feel like...
It wasn't malicious.
It wasn't malicious and it's not combative. And also, I received it and I was like, I'm going to take this on. So when it comes to...
No, at first she was like, really?
I was shocked. I was shocked to do that. But see, this is the beauty of the friendship is that we're not perfect. We're able to, Soraya, bro, fix up. And I'm also able to be like, you know what? My friend is not going to be a yes man. She's going to show me when I'm wrong, I am wrong.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you have to appreciate your friends.
But you know, one thing I do like about, I'm not trying to big you guys up a bit too much.
Big me up, baby.
But one thing I do say is like, they're very easy to talk to. Like, they're very easy to talk to. And we have the most difficult conversations easily.
That's a sweet.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like the most difficult conversations.
It's like we don't like we are very how was the word, considerate of other people's feelings, but because there's always that foundation of respect, is no matter what we do, we always have that respect. And it's like, even like the incident this morning, it could have gone left easily, but because like me telling her, so it's like it could have just gone left, but because you know that I wasn't trying to do it to hurt you, and I know that you doing what you're doing is not also to hurt me, but you're just doing it. Do you understand? So it's like, it was a very difficult, in a normal instance you wouldn't know how to approach it. I was like, yo, sorry, I just stopped. And then we just moved on, and then she apologized, and then we hugged and we kissed, and then, life goes on. And the story is so sweet.
I am sweet.
Oh my god, I didn't realize I did that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do I really do that? Oh my god, really? I feel bad.
I was shocked. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know I was doing this to hurt you.
Yeah, but yes, you have to just try to be open.
Yeah.
And if you are as a person, please try to create that environment for your friends.
100%.
You know, your close ones to be able to have that difficult conversations with you. So it's not hard. So you don't want to create that toxic environment, because you want to be around people that give off the same energy,
And also
the right energy.
Sorry to call you, just in addition to that, I believe it's important for everyone to have like different friendship groups. So have friendship groups for like aspects of your life. For example, you can have like a work friendship group, you have like a career friendship group, but always have like that main one that can fit into all different categories. Do you get what I mean? Because that way it's easier for you to navigate what you're discussing with which person, and you know which one is going to be honest with you, which one is. Do you get what I mean?
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
So
I see what you
I think
mean.
it's important. Like if you're someone who just doesn't like to make friends, at least
Kelly
try.
doesn't call me with her relationship issues, and I don't know why.
Are you attacking me now on camera?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
attacking me on
No,
camera.
I'm
Wait,
just saying,
who do
I'm
you
just
think I
saying.
always go to for my relationship issues?
It's like
you really think the exact same way. You know?
it's
She's
because
like, you just slide over to me.
I hear the gist after the fact. it's after the fact. But if it now comes to like, oh, CV, cover letter, this and that, essays, and then she will come.
She's a smart one. She's a smart one out of the lot. So yeah.
But me, I like gist too.
I know
No,
you
but I feel like you get gist too, though.
No, but
With-
it's
no,
after
with
with
her,
her. It's
from
been
her,
after.
from her. It's
I don't
after
know.
the
For me,
fact.
it's just instinct. Like if something happens, Soraya.
Oh, do you know what it is? Yeah, and if Sarah is not available, she goes, "Oh, Miriam, Sarah is never available." But let me just tell you anyway.
I'm down with that whole thing. I was like, Soraya not picking up. Are you free to talk?
But the thing is, I don't feel bad. It's just funny because I'm just like, okay,
I'm here.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
So who is your go-to person?
I think both of you. I'm not gonna
Either
lie.
way.
It's if I call you and you don't pick, I'll call her. If I call her and she doesn't pick, I'll call you. Either way.
Somebody else to pick up. This is probably why I don't come
Probably.
Miriam's the
I know
kind of
some
person.
the
Miriam is
people
direct,
as well.
right? Miriam is very direct.
Yeah, so he wants someone to cushion your feelings.
No, not necessarily. It has to be your law skills that you've picked up. So it's kind of like if I'm going through it, sometimes it's good to hear what she's saying, as in that direct bullet. But Soraya softens the bullet. Do you get what I mean? Like, the bullet is still there, but it's not a bullet. It's more like a sharp cut. You know, just like a paper cut that will hurt you after type of thing. That's what it is. But your bone is just
I just shoot.
You just shoot.
Shoot, baby.
And that's not what I want sometimes.
I really
You get
think
it?
that I'm very, very considerate with your feelings when I.
No, you are. I'm not saying you aren't.
So
You are.
I don't think I'm that.
Maybe
No,
the word is
you're not.
you're more blunt with it.
You're more blunt with it, and sometimes the bluntness is not what I want.
Okay.
I just want like a little bit of cushion.
Okay.
Maybe you know.
I hear it.
No, but also I feel like now I'll make it like a conscious effort. to always-
it's alright.
I'll call Miriam before Soraya.
Kelly, I don't mind.
She minds. That's why she brought it up. I feel like you mind.
I don't. What I do mind is, say for example now, them two have spoken what they are speaking, and she hasn't had time to catch me on or catch up with me, right? And then we're not having a three-way conversation or a five-way
comes
conversation, and she now says, "Oh, by the way," I said, "Who? What?"
Yeah, Miriam's like, catch me up. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to
So
tell
that's
you.
where the problem is. It's not. It's not that you're not telling
Calling
me.
first.
Is you're telling me after, and when
Yeah,
and
so
it comes
it's
up
not-
in conversation, not
Yeah.
over. Oh,
Just gist me
So it
correctly.
comes here,
The next question, guys: have you ever chased after a guy before?
Oh, child.
Oh Lord.
So the reason why I'm asking this question is because I am not in support
Of chasing
of
men.
women chasing men. Do you understand?
So because you said that, you've asked the question. So do you want the truth or do you want the
No,
truth?
no. I'm only saying this because I want young girls out there to be able to have or feel like they need to know themselves. Walk in your feminine energy.
That is very important. But the thing is, for young girls, especially nowadays where social media is the main thing, it's very hard to get that across. Like, know your babe in your feminine energy. Do you get what I mean? So it's more about educating like young girls coming up that, listen, your feminine energy should be protected at all costs, no matter what. But to answer your question, have I ever chased after a guy? I feel like I have.
I'm sorry, Kelly. Just to cut you off, I'm so sorry. Can we define what chasing after a guy is?
Okay, my definition of chasing after a guy is when someone is giving you, I don't really want to be with you, but you're still pretending that it could potentially. It's kind of like, do you understand?
I'm guessing you would say chasing is like you are approaching the guy first.
Yeah, and also like making the moves to the guy.
Oh, then no, we don't do that.
But that in today's society, would you say that's chasing, or would you say that's just shooting your shot? Chasing after a guy, if he has told you I don't want you, that's you chasing the guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you.
He doesn't want you, but you're still like, you see how some guys will be like, or some guys have told you, for example, yeah, like guys nowadays, they'll be like dating girls and tell girls, I don't want to be in a relationship. But a girl will think, oh, maybe he could change for me. And then you're doing everything to make sure that guy changes for you.
Triggered.
Are you triggered? That's you chasing after a guy. And to be fair, we've all done it. I've done it.
I've
done it.
Listen.
You understand? And one thing is here, let me tell you something. Even the Bible says it, you cannot change someone who doesn't want to be changed. Period. Don't ever think in your head. Don't ever think in your head, yeah, that because it's you, that person will change. Like, it's not going to happen. Somebody who wants to change will change for themselves.
So in other words, I have chased after the guys.
Yeah, like everyone has.
I can't lie.
I feel like
even at my big age, not recently. Actually, let me not even lie. Recently,
No,
I didn't think it was chasing until I sat down and did it. I didn't think it was chasing.
Did you chase though?
I didn't chase, but it's like, don't allow someone to tell you they don't want you more than once.
I learned that as well.
And it wasn't a blatant I don't want you. It was they shape it in a way where you start to then give them the benefit of the doubt. And then you start thinking, oh, okay, maybe this and this is happening. Let me give him a chance.
If
a guy wants you,
you would know. You would know.
And this is what I always use. I've been in a situation where I know how it feels to be chased by somebody who wants you. And so you know how that person did. You know how persistent they were. You know how consistent they were.
So why settle for less?
So why are you settling for less? If a guy wants you, you don't have to sit there and wonder, oh, he hasn't responded to my text, but he's out here posting on
Instagram. They're disrespect.
Bro, if a guy wants you, you know. Period.
No, okay. What do you say in these instances where the guy or you have a sense that the guy doesn't want you, but he's still very consistent in communication?
Those are devils.
No, I think
it's very confusing.
No, but then you vocalize it. Then do you understand?
But they can always lie.
And that's on you, because the thing is here, obviously, if you're vocal, I'll just be like, your actions needs to match your words.
Period.
So you can't say X and X, but you're doing A, B, and C.
This is just to tell you, don't put yourself in a position where you are taken for an idiot.
And that goes for the guys as well.
Guys,
that goes for
know
the men
that
as
you're
well.
a king, but you see, don't be seeking king treatment without doing the king job. That goes for the women as well. If you want more context, let me know in the comment section, then I will explain myself. So with that said, like, we could talk about relationship and just navigating that, but I think that's a whole different video because the experiences.
What's the long term floodgates? It will open the floodgates.
The experiences out here, okay, it's like, and the thing is, when growing up, when people tell me it doesn't get easier, and I'm thinking, nah, you lot are just negative.
It really doesn't.
Yes,
it really doesn't get. And especially for a woman, like the older you get, it really doesn't get easier. I'm telling you. But the good thing is, you know what you know how to handle it, and what you cannot accept.
With that said, I hope you learned one or two things from this video, from our experiences. I'll be doing a lot more of this because I feel like we as women, you know, different perspective, different experiences. We have a lot of experience to share. And my audience, my siblings, my younger friends, I have cousins, and they come to me asking me lots of questions in terms of relationship and education and things like that. So I will be doing a lot more video advisory videos as well. So if you enjoyed this video, what do you have to do? Give it a
thumbs up, baby.
Like it for me, okay? Comment on the comment section, subscribe and share it. share it with all your friends, and if you know anyone that's
Pastor Jerry say hit the share button. Hit. Share. We're waiting for you. Come back in 10 minutes. Share. Hit the share button. Shout out to Pastor Jerry. What God cannot do does not exist.
But seriously, guys, I really enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in my next one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.